Hello students. Now we are studying the morphology in flowering plants, and we are now in the last portion. The semi-technical description. Here we will be talking about the floral diagrams and floral formula. A plant is described beginning with its habit, vegetative characters, and then floral character. And last is the floral diagram and floral formula, which represents a plant. For example, here it is given the floral formula of the mustard and floral diagram of the mustard plant. So here there are certain terminologies you can see here. On the basis of the formulas are formed. Bracteates is denoted by capital BR, then calyx is denoted by capital K, corolla by capital C, perianth by capital P, androecium by capital A, gynosium by capital G, and superior ovary, then capital G is underlined, inferior ovary, then capital G is under the line, and male is denoted by this diagram, female is denoted by this diagram, and bisexual will be having both arrow and plus. Then actinomorphic is denoting this that flower can be divided into two equal halves from any plane. So it will be circle having a plus sign, zygomorphic having a percentage sign. This shows that flower can be divided into two halves from one plane. And fusion, when fusion is to be shown, then the number will be written in the bracket. And adhesion, that means if the anther is attached to the petal, then it is to be attached with this arrow, and that is showing the adhesion. So these are the symbols which are used to create a floral formula. Floral formula actually gives only the description of a flower, but not about the whole plant and its modifications or anything else. Now in floral formula, fusion is indicated by enclosing the figure within the bracket, and adhesion by line drawn above the symbols of floral formula. So these are important things which you have to know. So now we will be talking about the different families which in your textbooks are given. First family is Fabaceae. In this, these are the certain important families. This family was earlier called as Papilionaceae. Now a subfamily of Leguminosae, which is another subfamily of Leguminosae. In this, it is distributed all over the world. Now vegetative characters are, they can be like trees, shrubs, herbs, fruits with root nodules, and the stem can be erect or climber, both the types are there. Leaves can be alternate, pinnately compound or simple, leaf base, pulvinate type of leaf base can be there, or stipulated, or venation reticulate will be there. So it is a dicotyledonous plant family. Now the floral character and floral formula. Inflorescence, racemose type. Now one by one we will take. Floral symmetry is zygomorphic, and the flower is bisexual. So here you can see bisexual is shown by circle with plus and arrow, and a zygomorphic is shown by percentage. Right? Now the calyx sepal, you can say they are calyx denoted by K, and they are 5 in number, so 5. Gamosepalous, so they will be enclosed in the brackets. and imbricate estivation, that will be shown by the diagram. Imbricate means there the end will be touching to each other. So this green portion is known as calyx. Inside which we there you cannot you can show bisexual by showing the reproductive organ inside the floral diagram. Now corolla denoted by capital C, and then petals are 5 and 5 petals which are polypetalous and papilionaceous, and it consists of posterior standard. Posterior standard means the one petal is the longest one and have the posterior standard, and two petals are smaller than that, which is covered by the longer one, and two anterior one are the smaller one, and they enclosing the stamen and pistil, and this is vexillary estivation. And that is why, because they are having the different position, so they are called 1 plus 1 is the longest one, then is the two lateral below that, plus 2 are the smallest one which are fused, so they are only given in the bracket. So C is 1 plus 2 plus 2 enclosed in bracket. Now, and that is why this diagram, in floral diagram, you can see that the topmost, the top circle is showing the bract, and the below that side the corolla petal is given, and the estivation, imbricate estivation, or sorry, vexillary estivation is shown. Then comes the androecium. Androecium is their formula. You can see that androecium is 10. They are 10 in numbers, and they are shown in the third circle inside the diagram also, and they are diadelphous. Diadelphous means two bunches, and anthers are diathecous. Diathecous means they have two lobes. So because they are diadelphous, so they will be shown in two numbers. So anthers are 9 fused, so they are on one side which are fused, and one is separate from them, so that means 9 in bracket plus 1, and this is how the androecium is shown. Gynoecium is the superior ovary. Gynoecium will be shown by capital G, and it is superior, so underlined, and monocarpellary, it is having only one carpel, so 1 is written. If two carpel, so 2 will be written, and it is having unilocular with many ovules. There will be one locule, and having inside the one locule there will be many ovules. For example, fruit, legumes means there will be pods will be formed. For example, pea plant, you can see that the whole of the pea pod is a gynoecium, and inside this there are many ovules, and each seed makes one ovule. So inside the ovary there are many ovules. Now next family is Fabaceae. They are very in Fabaceae they have a very important role. They will be used as pulses, source of protein, edible oil, dyes, fibers, fodder, ornamental, medicinal plants. Solanaceae is the next family. This is also known as potato family, and they are distributed in different zones. They will be found in any different parts of the world. They can be herbs, shrubs, tall trees. Stem, herbaceous. Then leaves are alternate, simple. Now we directly come to the floral formula and diagram. Inflorescence, the flowers are solitary. Solitary means single flower will be there on the tip of the axis. Now axillary or cymose flowers are seen. The flowers are again bisexual, and there is a actinomorphic symmetry is there, so this is having that symbol. Calyx are 5 united, so K5 in the brackets, and uh, corolla are petals 5, they are fused, so in the bracket C5 in the bracket, and androecium are 5 which are free, but they have a adhesion between the C and A, that means the anthers are attached to the corona at the bottom. Not corona, corolla at the bottom. So here the diagram will be like this. You can see that they will be showing the velvet aestivation, that each sepals are attached at the tip and in the second world there will be corolla are also attached at the tip, and they will be showing the velvet aestivation, and the anthers are attached to the calyx, and that is why there will be adhesion between the corolla and anthers. Now is gynoecium. Gynoecium is bicarpellary, and that is why, and superior also, so capital G is underlined and it is having 2 carpels, so 2 which are syncarpous. Syncarpous means fused, so they will be shown in the bracket. So here you can see there is 2 carpels and they are fused together, so that is why this is 2 carpellary. Now fruits they will formed are like berry or capsule shape, and seeds are many endospermous. What are the economic importance of these? They are used as food, spice, medicine, then fumigatory, then ornamental also. Now is last family, Liliaceae. This is the representative of monocotyledonous plants. It is distributed worldwide. Now in this the vegetative characters are perennial herbs with underground bulbs, corms, rhizomes, and leaves. Mostly they are basal, alternate, linear, stipulate with parallel venation, and the inflorescence will be solitary, cymose, and often they are umbellate, that means the cluster formation is there, and the perianth, that means tepal. Tepal means 6, 3 plus 3, often united into tube. So velvet aestivation. So here you can see this is the floral formula and diagram. Bracteate, because the bract is present. Actinomorphic is the symbol, then bisexual symbol is there, and the tepal, that is perianth. Perianth is 3 plus 3 enclosed in the bracket, because they are in the set of 3 and outer 3, and each is attached to the androecium at the bottom, so that is why they have a adhesion sign also. Each tepal is attached with the androecium, so that is shown in the diagram also, that inner circle of tepal, that is perianth, and outer circle of perianth, each with a attachment of androecium, so there is a different length of filament also is there. Now fruit can be capsule, rarely berry shaped, and endospermous are there. And gynoecium is free. It is gynoecium is it is not shown here. So there are 3 carpellary, so and they are fused, so that means 3 in the bracket. So here it is shown like this, and the ovary is superior, so it should be underlined. Ovary is superior, so it should be underlined. Now, economic importance of liliaceae is they can be ornamental, medicinal, vegetables, and they can be used as colchicine. So this is all about the different families. So this chapter is over now.